As most of you know, I've been in a rather long relationship until the end of 2016, which ended up abruptly on Christmas. And after that incident, I thought that I would simply make a break from women. And I immersed myself in work for a couple months until I realized that that part of my life was extremely lacking. And I had to admit that I wasn't satisfied when it comes to relationships and my experience with women in general. So today I want to tell you the little secret about Mgtow that nobody wants to tell you. Men having their priorities and not having women as the sole focus of their life. In and itself, this sounds awesome. While women want to be the sole focus of your life, they will lose interest if you give them the privilege. Because a man that has a woman as their sole focus has nothing else going on in his life. If you think about the Christian Grey fantasy, Christian Grey runs $1 billion empire in 50 Shades of Grey. Does he make time for Anastasia? Yes, barely. But his main focus is still his business. So man's self-ownership and the improvement of oneself is absolutely amazing. But what I don't like about Mgtow is that most people do it out of a position of weakness and not of strength. This might sound hard, but if you're a virgin, you cannot be a Mgtow. Why? Because the grapes that you can't reach are always sour. Now understand that there's Nikola Teslas out there, or Isaac Newton. Nikola Tesla had a relationship with a bird, for example. I think Isaac Newton, such a genius, died as a virgin. While you might be a genius of that caliber, just disregard the advice that I give you right here. But for most people, they go into the Mgtow movement because they won't deal with the cognitive dissonance. Deep down, they know that they want a relationship. They know that they want to have experiences on that field, but they just lost hope. And they also nearly came to that point at the beginning of 2017 after the breakup. But I'm so happy that I didn't go there. Now, while Mgtow has multiple stages, ranging from 0 to 4, 0 simply starting with awareness, 4 where men are even beginning to shun society. Men are beginning to shun society because the main premise behind that is that women generally value ambition and resourcefulness in a man. So they don't want to have their part because they see society, ambition, industriousness generally is a way for a man to attract better partners. And as we've seen before, Mgtow, they're not interested in that stuff. So what you can do instead, I recommend you to simply be aware of human nature, be it of female nature and of male nature. I would advise you to be red-pilled. Okay? To look behind all the superficial stuff and realize that relationships aren't that altruistic as you might think. I recommend you to watch the little secret about gold diggers video on my channel. So the main takeaway from this video is that you should always become, if you decide to go that route, a Mgtow out of strength. You can't be a Mgtow if you're virgin unless you're a genius similar to Nikola Tesla or Isaac Newton. If there's a guy that had dozens of women and now realized that this isn't the way that he wants to go, I heavily support you and I look up to you. Otherwise, I would recommend you to, even though women should not be the sole focus of your life, to also incorporate them in your life as an accessory. Own your life, improve on a daily basis, and be aware of your surroundings.
If you like this video and want to know more about fitness, nutrition, mindset and health, and how these things can help you get the most out of your life, subscribe to this channel.